Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the analysis of YOLENO TV. I hope you're well from wherever you watch this channel. Now, there's a statement that was shared by the KDF. This statement is concerning the issue of Jubaland forces, because we all know that Jubaland has not been officially recognized as a country. You know, it is one of the states in the Somalia government, but there has always been some moves by the Kenyan authority to treat Jubaland as a country. Now, of course, this debate of Jubaland has not been solved, has not been, the government has not come out clear, but we have seen what MURKOMEN have been saying about Jubaland forces or Jubaland militia being in Kenya, because MURKOMEN said they are not in Kenya. So allow me to take you through a statement that was posted by the KDF in their usual Kenya Defense Forces X handle. They said something here, which is good if you go through, and then we'll actually build from this tweet. So they are saying, officials from Jubaland Ministry of Health recently paid a courtesy call on the Kenyan Defense Forces commander in Dobli, Colonel Maurice Wasomi, in a step towards strengthening collaborations in the Somalians Jubaland region.
Kenya and Ethiopia have historically supported Jubaland forces.
Now, this might appear as a coincidence that the Mandera County leadership is talking about the presence of Jubaland militia in the county. And it's also coming at a time whereby now the government has not officially acknowledged, or rather come out clean on the existence of the Jubaland militia in Mandera County. And again, the CS for Defense has not spoken about this issue of Jubaland. So the pictures which are on your screen, ladies and gentlemen, regarding that meeting between KDF and the Jubaland ministry has not sat well with majority of Kenyans, because based on the reaction from what I'm seeing here on the screen, I'm going to take you through a couple of reactions here, but all of these people are posing a very serious question to the government regarding the move to actually recognize Jubaland. Now, before I take you through these reactions and why I think this is an indicator that Kenyans should look at carefully, kindly take this opportunity, support the work we do on this channel by liking this video, subscribe to our channel if you had not subscribed before, and to our existing subscribers, I want to continue thanking you so much, because without you, this channel cannot grow. Now, based on the reaction here, ladies and gentlemen, I could tell that the Kenyans have divided in their opinion regarding this matter. Because first of all, before I take you through more reactions, let me just take you through a couple of responses regarding this posting that was shared by the KDF. Someone by the name Muru Watera says, I know what you're doing here, but it's not enough. Pull up your socks. Headmaster says, an unsanctioned, unprovoked occupation happened within Kenya's sovereign borders by a group whose authority and motives is unknown. And this is your response. Anthony says, Jubaland is not yet categorized as a country, so why in the hell would one of the most respectable military in Africa be talking to them about? Django says, this is the region standing between us and the Al-Shabaab. Health Ministry visiting Defense Ministry. What is their defense suffering from? So, Jubaland is not a country. But because I'm just trying to go through something here that one of the ex-handler told us, that Jubaland is not yet recognized as a country. So why in the hell would one of the most respectable military in Africa be talking to them about? So the issue here is this picture that is seen on your screen. It's a confirmation. You know, there's a common saying that pictures don't lie. Pictures don't lie. So even if CS MURKOMEN is telling us about MURKOMEN is telling us not that they are not aware about this issue, stories about Jubaland, but these pictures speak volume. You know, the fact that the Ministry of Health, Jubaland, can meet with Kenya Defense Forces, that speaks volume. It means the government has okayed everything here. The KDF cannot just meet with this kind of people without approval of the government.
And terror activities emanating from Somalia.
And even as we speak today, half of Mandela is occupied by forces from Jubaland, you know. And I would have expected these leaders over the weekend, the governor, the senator, the MPs, who are making a lot of noise about refugee, to have defended the people of Mandera from the incursions by forces from Jubaland instead of castigating Rigathi Gachagua.
So what is happening, ladies and gentlemen, is that the message from KDF has literally confirmed everything that Kenyans have been talking about, and has also exposed the government. What is happening is that the CS for Defense Forces won't say a word about the involvement with KDF, with the Jubaland forces. The CS Interior is creating a picture that he's confused, that he's not even sure whether that is what is happening. So by doing that, the citizens are thrown into confusion. And then KDF surfaces with a very bold message and post on the X platform confirming that there is something going on between them and the Jubaland. And then we are confronted with a video that says that Kenya and the Jubaland forces are collaborating. In that video, the forces from, or rather the militia from the Jubaland forces are confirming that they have been welcomed by the government. And the government has welcomed them as a friendly army. So you know what's happening here? The statement from KDF with pictorial representations have already confirmed everything that Kenyans have been thinking about, and everything the Mandera people have been talking about something concerning some camps that have been erected in the Mandera County, camps which are meant to train the Jubaland forces, so that the Jubaland forces can fight with the Somalia forces. But if you look at the historical details, you find that the Jubaland forces were trained by the Kenya military so that they could provide the buffer zone that is needed by the government to keep Al-Shabaab away from attacking Kenya. Back then, there was a lot of attacks on our institutions, or rather on our premises in Kenya. The Dusit 2 attack, you remember that, you know? So maybe the government could have created a buffer zone. And we talked about the buffer zone in a previous analysis, why the Jubaland army is an arrangement that was created by the Kenyan authority to prevent Al-Shabaab from invading the country. So look at it diplomatically, ni kama kuna some kind of arrangement imekuwa pale. Now this arrangement, maybe the way it has been communicated to the citizens, ndio imekuwa inaonyesha kwamba ni kama kuna watu kama Al-Shabaab ama watu na Al-Shabaab elements in them wamekuwa wakioccupy ile area. Alafu kumetokea ile mambo kwamba Jubaland ni kama imetengewa side fulani ya Mandera. Yaani kuna mambo mengi yameongea geographically, ambapo inaonyesha kwamba labda kuna arrangement ambayo imetokea between Kenya na ile Jubaland. So, ladies and gentlemen, based on the statement from the KDF, what would you say? Do you still maintain that hii story ni ya uongo ama hii story ni kama ni ukweli? Just go below in the comment section and tell us what you think about the statement. So perhaps if you're watching this video and you've not subscribed, take 1 second and subscribe, like this video. Until you catch up again, stay safe and stay blessed. Thank you once again for choosing YOLENO TV as your favorite political channel.